Okay, well, I'd say that came out actually looking great. Hey everybody, so I am doing some prep work before getting on our way to Florida, so I figured why not, just record what I'm doing. So, in a recent video, it's probably come out already, actually yeah, definitely has come out already, I went out for some awesome petrified wood and agates, and we got into some amazing fossils, so I figured I would actually go ahead and prep up some of those, and yeah, I'll just bring you along for the process.
Alright, so I admittedly forgot to record this part, but you've seen me do it hundreds of times. Excavated this baculite out a good amount, but it's pretty rough. It was pretty shattered along the parts that were already exposed. So we are going to prep this up. This has some of the most beautiful ammolite I have ever seen on a baculite. This thing is just rainbow, so that is going to be beautiful. Also, we got this awesome specimen right here. It's got a nice baculite and an inoceramid. So I think I'm going to work on this one first. And then we've got another one that I wanted to show you. But yeah, let's get into it. Alrighty, so we've got it roughed out. You can see that these are both standing out a lot better now. And I think I'm going to polish the baculite. Probably going to leave the Eno as it is, just because this, if you remember from the video, this Eno, I actually found this piece already broken, and whoever broke it apparently saw it and thought there was no value in it, but they broke it fairly crudely, so a lot of the shell is no longer on the fossil, and yeah, it's probably just best left as it is, because if I polish it, I run the risk of removing the rest of that shell layer, so I'd rather leave that intact. But this baculite is showing some nice pearliness up top, so I think we are gonna at least lightly polish that. So I'm gonna go wash this off with soap, and we're gonna need it to dry off for a little while before I can do anything with it, so why don't we move on to the next piece. Alrighty, so we're gonna prep this beauty. My gosh, does it have some beautiful color. So we're gonna switch from my rough, grinding, because it's already been excavated. What we need to do is switch to a very fine diamond burr, and we're gonna go over and kind of level out that surface, and that's gonna allow the ammolite to really show. So we've got it nice and leveled. It's really starting to show some nice color. So we just gotta get rid of those scratch patterns and polish it up. It's really that simple. Okay, it is finished. My gosh, do I love working on pieces with ammolite. They're so fast. You just gotta smooth it down and polish it and you're done. And my goodness, that is one outstanding baculite here. I'll turn the brightness down just so it brings the color out a little bit more. Oh, that is so pretty. Look at that. That emerald green, just vivid red. That thing is outstanding. Well, I'd say I am extremely happy with the way this one came out. My gosh, that is just beautiful. Alrighty, so one more that I want to work on is this one right here. And this cleared out very nicely. You can see there's a nice baculite right here and a nice one right here. And it even looks like there's one right here. I don't know how much of it is outside of the matrix, but it looks like it's definitely a baculite. So we can definitely expose this. These two are going to prep up beautifully. Still don't know about this one. This looks like it has some great pearl, so I might actually try to get that off. But this negative right here was from this beautiful baculite right here. And we are absolutely going to prep this thing because that is just a gorgeous, gorgeous baculite. So yeah, I think we'll do this one first, and then this one, and then we'll move to this big, nice conglomerate right here. All right, so to start, I'm just going to excavate this side a little bit more. It's honestly fine on this side. I don't really want to go too far on that side, but this side needs to get excavated a bit more. Then we'll stabilize it, and then we will polish it up, and it should be a beauty. Okay, so this one's done now. You can see that has some wonderful color. Actually, I am going to take the brightness down. There you go. Now you can see it better. Yeah, that color flares so brightly that, yeah, my camera does not know how to handle it. But it looks great. There's even more color than it's even showing on camera. It's so pretty. Great red and green. And there's a bunch of purple in the center, but it's just too dark to pull up on the camera for some reason. So I have gone ahead and stabilized this piece. Just waiting for it to fully cure up before I start working on it. So, in the meantime, let's go work on this one. This is going to be just beautiful. Already can tell this is going to be great. Okay, so the other one I finished excavating. It is stabilizing as we speak, and yeah, I think it's time to start polishing this baculite. Again, I'm not going to do anything with the clam, but that baculite needs a polish. I think it might look pretty. All right, there it is. And yeah, it's actually got some color, but it almost looks like there isn't really that much. Like all the spots where it's lighter, the shell oxidized quite a bit. So all those dark spots, the darker spots have color, but it's almost like the majority of the nacre layer oxidized. But either way, it is still very pretty. I think that is a very cool specimen. So we are going to finish that other piece, but I think I'm going to do something. So, if you do a lot of baculite hunting, you'll notice that there's 4 basic types. So you've got your pieces like this, where they have their shell intact and have nice color. You'll find pieces like this, where the shell doesn't have any color left, so you just grind it off. And it's basically just a cast, but the sutures still show. You have pieces like this, where they are replaced with calcite, either partially or entirely. Or you'll have pieces like this, which have no sutures, no calcite, no pearl. This is one of the ones that I found in a recent video. Giant pieces like this. This is one of those ones that was given to me. Thanks again for that, Lorna. That was super nice. This does have quite a bit of value because it is so huge. But a piece like this is considerably smaller, so yeah, there's not a whole lot of value there. So why don't we just, give it a bunch of value? Okay, so we have that nice and uniform shape-wise. And I'm sure you're all wondering what in the world I've got planned. but I'm going to torture you a little bit, and we're going to go finish that other baculite first. Alright, so it is finished, and it looks wonderful. I tried to prep this one down here as best I could, but the poor thing was so fractured that there wasn't really much of anything to show. But this one is just fantastic. Here, if I pull the brightness down a bit, it's got some wonderful green and red and orange, great purple in the middle. This entire center is just royal purple. So pretty, gotta love it. And then this one, again, has some wonderful color if I can get it to cooperate. Yeah, it's so pretty. That's a very nice specimen. Oh, and very cool surprise. There's a shattered little shell right here, and then a very broken baculite right here. So I figured it'd be cool to leave those in, and I went ahead and polished these side pockets of whatnot and stuff. Oh, you can see that purple flashing a little bit. Oh, it's so pretty. Alright, well, anyway, I'm probably, stalling long enough. So, we're gonna do this, I think. I haven't done a carving in a while, and I'm itching to do a carving. And this one will be nice and quick, and yeah, so I think, yeah, let's do it. Well, I'd say that came out actually looking great. Really cool. I'm definitely going to go back and polish that inside. I am just really running out of time today, and I need to get this video done and ready before I leave, which is in like 2 days, so yeah. It's going to have to do for today, but man, it's so cool. Here, let me show you. The inspiration for this specific shell that I carved was kind of a mixture of this awesome fossil that I have right here that I actually found at the same site as I found this baculite, and then this beautiful, beautiful shell right here. I'd say that's a good mid-ground, wouldn't you think? Also have to keep reminding myself that this is actually a baculite, not just carving rough, but yeah. Pretty cool. I'd say it came out pretty well. Looking good. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Thinking about doing another shell, but with some other material. So yeah, look forward to that. Okay, well, I think that's gonna do it for this one. I'm sorry that I didn't go into more detail on both the prepping and the carving, but yeah, like I said, again, I was really focused on getting a video out for you all. Didn't want to have to make you go 2 or even 3 weeks without having a video while I was away. So I will definitely be doing more. I have so much more baculites that I need to go through, so there will definitely be an in-depth prepping video coming out at some point soon, and there will absolutely be more carving videos where I go very much in depth on more complicated carvings, so yeah, look forward to those. Alright, well, that is going to do it for this one. If this is something that you enjoy, definitely consider subscribing, because we're doing this kind of stuff on the channel all the time.
Well, this is where I would normally say if you want to potentially own some of these for yourself, check out my Etsy store, but it is on hold until I get back from Florida. So this will probably be coming out the 12th. I'll be back on the 15th, so the shop will be going back up on the 16th. So anytime after the 16th, come back, check out, you know, I've got some really cool fossils listed and all that stuff. If you want an awesome place to share your finds with fellow rockhounds, check out my Facebook group, Look What I Found. I'll have a link to that in the description. And yeah, don't hesitate to leave me a comment. I love talking with all of you. I know I'm in Florida, but I can still respond to everything. Well, I'll be in Florida. Anyway, though, I think that's going to do it for this one. Hope you all enjoyed. I'll have some great content coming out as soon as I get back from Florida. We've got some awesome stuff planned, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So yeah, look forward to that, and in the meantime, I will see you all on Saturday.